There's a playground in this neighborhood that parents swear has always been there, but satellites say it never has. During the day, the lot sits empty. A stretch of uneven dirt, patches of dying grass, a single cracked footpath cutting across it like someone once planned something and gave up halfway. Kids pass it on their way to school without a second look. Dog walkers cross it like it's nothing. No fence, no equipment, no shadows that don't belong. At night, that changes. It doesn't fade in or rise from the ground. It doesn't glow or announce itself. One moment the lot is empty, and the next moment, it isn't. A playground stands there as if it has always been part of the darkness. Metal swings hanging from a dull frame, a wooden slide with chipped paint, a roundabout slightly off-center tilted just enough to feel wrong when you notice it. The first person to report it was a delivery driver working late shifts. He'd been driving the same route for months. He knew every speed bump and shortcut. Around 1:40 a.m., he turned down the side road. No music, windows down, quiet. That's when he saw it. Headlights washed over the lot. Instead of empty dirt, there were swings. He stopped completely. The air was still. One swing drifted forward, then back. Slowly, deliberately. He tried to remember how long it had been there. He couldn't. Earlier that day, he had driven past this spot. There was nothing. When he checked again the next afternoon, the playground was gone. People laughed at first, said he was tired, said night shifts mess with your head. Then someone pulled footage from a nearby security camera, then another, then another. Between 1 and 4 in the morning, the playground appeared. Every night, same position, same equipment. The swings moved even when the air didn't. The roundabout rotated just enough to notice if you stared too long. Weather reports confirmed it. 0 wind, clear skies, no vibrations from traffic, no animals passing through the frame. The movement had no source. Parents in the neighborhood weren't alarmed. In fact, they were strangely relaxed about it. When asked, many of them said the same thing. We played there as kids. They described it confidently, how high the slide felt, which swing always squeaked, how someone once scraped their knee on the metal frame. Their memories lined up too well to be coincidence. But when asked for proof, no one had any. No photos, no birthday pictures, no old home videos with the playground in the background. Even family albums that showed the street from decades ago revealed the same empty lot. The adults shrugged it off. The kids didn't. Children started avoiding the lot after sunset. Some refused to look at it through car windows. One child told his mother that the playground had more swings at night than it did before. Another said the slide felt taller after midnight. A girl quietly said she heard laughing even when no one was there. The detail that came up again and again was this: you're not supposed to count the swings. When asked why, the kids never gave the same answer twice. They just said something bad happened if you did. City officials eventually got involved after enough complaints came in. They assumed it was an unregistered installation or a prank. Someone setting up equipment at night, tearing it down before morning. That theory fell apart quickly. They checked permits, nothing. Construction records, nothing. Then they pulled satellite images going back more than 20 years. The lot was empty in every single image. No shadows, no equipment, no disturbances in the ground, no signs that anything had ever been installed or removed. It was as if the playground didn't exist in any form that could be captured from above. 3 people decided to document it properly. No theories, no commentary, just proof. They brought a camera, a tripod, and agreed on one rule. Once filming started, no one would speak. At 2:17 a.m., the camera captured the playground clearly. Swings moving, chains creaking softly. The roundabout rotating a few degrees, stopping, then starting again. At 2:43 a.m., the swings accelerated. Not violently, not suddenly. Just enough that it felt intentional. The roundabout stopped completely. At the base of the slide, a small shadow crossed the frame. Too low to be an adult, too uneven to be an animal. No one spoke. The camera shut off. They didn't check the footage until morning. After that night, the city installed a sign near the lot. Playground closed at night. The next morning, the sign was gone. That night, there was a new swing, smaller than the others. Rusted, hanging slightly lower. Beneath it, the dirt was worn smooth like something had been sitting there for a long time, feet brushing the ground over and over again. People stopped reporting it after that. Not because it stopped happening, but because everyone seemed to reach the same silent agreement. Some things don't want to be acknowledged in daylight. Some places aren't meant for the living once the city goes quiet. And if you ever find yourself walking past an empty lot at night and you hear the soft creak of chains with no wind at all, don't stop. Don't count the swings, and don't look back to see who's playing. If you enjoy stories like this, quiet horror that feels just a little too real, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments one thing. Would you keep walking? Or would curiosity make you turn around?